Yeah, the transition is very, very interesting. I have looked and searched for something similar, and I have not seen, especially of that magnitude. There are many clubs being built around the world, but none that have been in existence for over 100 years. That all of a sudden, the structure of the club itself was very deficient, because the club was let go in the 90s, and there was nothing really being invested to take care of the building, and it got to a point where you needed to put so much money into the club to make it great again that it was hard to justify doing it, because as you're renovating, obviously you're disturbing your members tremendously. You need to do structural work, you need to hammer, you need there's noise, there's dust, there's disturbance, and it was a plan on a 5-year plan that we had made to renovate. But long story short, the market is such that we had offer to buy what you call the air rights. We have 23,000 square feet, of which we can multiply by 12 to get density, and so you could build over 200,000 square feet of space on 120 meters, which gives you about 33 floors. So with that money from the project, the shareholders decided, well, I think now it makes a lot more sense to build something new and recreate something that will last for another 100 years. And yes, there will be disturbance because there's a transition period, but the gain is so much more because you will allow the club to survive for the next 100 years, and in a great facility, and in a facility that will be able to evolve with time a lot better than our old building was, because over the 100 years plus there's been many renovations, and not all of them have been well planned, so there was a lot of unused space in an 80,000 square feet. So now the plan with the transition is to maintain the facade of the club, to maintain 50,000 feet as opposed to 80, but 50,000 feet that is much more manageable, and we don't lose any services. We actually increase that kind of service that we will be able to provide. So obviously monetarily it made a lot more sense, but then the difficult part is the transition, because for 2 years we need to move out and leaving those people attached to the club for so long is difficult, because our main goal is to get our members healthy and happy, and obviously by doing that we're not catering to what we said we were going to do. But I think it's the long range plan will definitely do that for those who will be willing to stay with us, and our transition includes moving into something much smaller, much less services, and but it's sort of the short-term pain for the long-term gain kind of situation. The difficulty with the transition is that you won't be able to cater to 3,000 members.